For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the.
All right, what is going on, YouTube? We just got back from a trip to Pigeon Forge. Didn't get to go to any racetracks this week, but congrats to all of my peeps who are doing super well on this. This is really the true first weekend of no prep, is what I would call it. So today's March 5th. I mean, there was races at Ware Shoals, there was races at Harold's, there was races at Kilcari or Kilcare, I don't know how you pronounce it. There was races at Capitol, races everywhere. There was races just all over the place. And a lot of great racing, it looked like. So big props to all of you guys who are out there. I didn't get to make it. It's gonna be a little while. We have some planned upgrades. I'll be bringing another video about that later this week. But what I'm gonna do today is probably the perfect time for what we're getting ready to do. So I'm gonna scale it and I'm gonna show you guys what it weighs, what kind of percentage we're looking at after the twin setup. So if you hear my dogs, I apologize. Hopefully you can't hear them that well. They are going crazy. But what I'm gonna do is I don't have my breather set up on here yet, but I have them where they're gonna be on the front, and I have all the lines, so it's gonna be added weight. So we're gonna go ahead. I've got everything set up. I've got this awesome jack that my father-in-law bought me for Christmas. Shout out to him. And it lifts high enough to where I don't have to put a bunch of spacers or whatever to get this thing up because of the you know, our front struts or afterworks. So I'm gonna get this thing on the scales and then show you guys what we got going on with it. I've scaled it before with the new turbos, but it was freezing cold, and yeah, I just didn't feel like doing all that too much at that time. So now we should have time. I'm gonna get this thing up on the scales and then show you guys what we got going on. All right, so we've got them under there, and these are just the Proform 67650. They're 5,000 pound wired ones. So let's take a look at what we've got. So no driver, we're at 25.95. Now the sucky part here is, look at that front bias. It's like 56% on the nose. So we are at, let's go ahead. I'm gonna jump in the car and then show you. You're gonna see my giant butt's weight, but it's okay. So let's jump in the car and then I'll show you what we're looking at with just me in the car. All right, so I'm in here. We are at 2880. We're still at 27.8, 27.6. So I was at 54, 27 and 27.54 plus 0.8 and 0.6 is 1.4. So we're looking at what, 55 point something, 55.4. Rear, I mean, you can do 100 minus 55.4. We're at what, 44, something like that, 23.9 and 20. Sort of sucks, honestly. So let's put a little bit of weight back there and do a little bit of figuring and see what we can get. I mean, we're at, let me see, 23.8 or 23 and 20 is 43. So we're at 44.5% in the rear. Is that right? Golly, it's terrible. So we're at 27.27. Yeah, I mean, it's light, thank God. It's 28.81, so we can add some weight. So let's add some weight back there and see what kind of percentage on this car, what kind of weight do we have to put in the back to get us at, let's say our goal is 50-50. Okay, I do have some plates and we got some sandbags and different things like that. So which we've actually got some lead weights, so I may use those as well, just to see how much weight can we get to get us at 50-50. Sorry about the reflection here, it's a little crazy. So we got 800 on the front nose left, It's 800 and 800, so 1600 on the front, and so 1600 on the front would be what, 1200 in the back. Yikes! To get 50-50, it's gonna be fun. Let's see what we can do. All right, so I spread out. We got 55 pounds on each side, so that's what, 110 pounds. So, and I had the parachute, which is not much, but it was on the ground, it wasn't on the back, so we put the parachute up there. So I'm trying to keep it to where we're staying inside of this, just for safety rules and all that good stuff. So let's see what we can do here, and let's see how much just 110 pounds and as far back as I can get it without putting it in the bumper, and see what that does. Let's check it out. All right, so pleasantly surprised, we're under 3,000 pounds. I'm 52% on the nose, so it's not terrible. So what does that make in the back? 52, that's 48% in the rear, with only 110 pounds added back there. So we went up almost 3% with only 100 pounds. So let's, I don't want to math it, I want to do it physically. Let's see what we can do to get it 50-50, 50-50, and see what our weight is. All right, let's jump back there. All right, so check this out. We added, I've got 4 lead bricks and I set them on the back bumper. I'm pretty sure that I could put them in the bumper whenever I need to. They're a little lower than I'd like. I'd like the weight to be higher, but right there is almost, that is 49.8% on the front. We've taken that 800 number from the front left and brought it to the back with only, what did we go from 2880 to 3060? It's not bad. 180 pounds got me to 50-50. So, you know, I just add a little bit more back there and I can get really a lot more weight in the back, and I'm barely over 3,000 pounds. So I'm pretty pumped with that, considering I know this is a 4-door gutted car, but I've got full door cards, or whatever you want to call them, full glass, and so I could, you know, there are ways to get more weight out of it. But man, I'm pumped about that. So let me show you just where I put these bricks in the back to get that. Now I did get it, those are farther back than those plates, so they are in a, you know, a better location for sure. But 110 pounds or 180 pounds and getting me from 55% to 50-50 is pretty awesome, honestly. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a weight, I'm not a chassis guy, I don't know a whole lot, but from what I've seen, that's pretty freaking awesome. So with me in the car under 3,100 pounds, I'll take it every day of the week, every day. So, you know, we get to pumping 1,300 horsepower, and that's gonna be nice. So let's go ahead and I'll show you these bricks back here. All right, so here's where I set those bricks. I'm pretty sure I can actually fit those in there if I wanted to, in that bumper. The only one thing I did notice, or that I didn't do, or whatever you want to call it, didn't put the trunk lid back here, but it's not a whole lot. That would still probably put us at 0.1, or probably not even a 0.5% or whatever, nothing probably back here. So, or 1/10% or whatever, it won't be that much. But so I'm pretty pumped about that. I mean, these are, I made these lead things. They're freaking heavy. I think they're, I forget, 17 pounds, right at 20 pounds a piece, 20, 40, 60, 80, something like that. Or actually it's a little less, because this is 110, and so that's roughly 70 pounds right there. So pretty awesome. The one thing that I'd like to do, so I'd like to get some bars like this here. These are from where they built the garage, but they're not long enough. I want to fill those with lead. I know people do that. I'd love to have them bolted up here. So that's That's the plan anyways, or that's what I would like to do. So 110 pounds or 170 back here has gotten me to 50-50 on this car. That's with a ride height of, I think, 27 inches to the fender here. So you can tell we're not tooted or nothing like that. And that's with these up here. No hood, but hood doesn't weigh 5 pounds or so. So that still puts us at 50-50. So pretty awesome. I'm actually very, very pleasantly surprised and excited for that. So for a 4-door Fox body, if we want to call it that, the not Fox body, you know, I went down on fuel cell size. I actually took a lot more weight out of the back than I wanted to when I did the mini tub, but I needed to do it. So we're tube front, all UPR suspension, completely gutted with one race seat, you know, battery in the back, big battery. I do plan on actually probably swapping to 16 volt and doing it like Turbo John has his, where you have 2 of the 8 volts in sequence and the big golf cart battery type style back, as far back as I can. And then I want to put those bars up and get that weight as high as I can. So I'm not going to talk about what we've got going just yet, you know, leave a little suspense. But the car is going south for a couple of upgrades to the body or the cage. Actually, we're going to do some stuff. And yeah, so it's hopefully we'll get some weight a little better. I would like to have some bars back here, but I don't know. My buddy Chris was the one who helped me put the cage in originally, and he's not happy with it. And with as fast as the car plans on going and everything, we're going to update some things. So I'll show you that when the time comes. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. I'm planning on hopefully getting this thing, we've got some great weather other than next week, but this great weather this weekend, so get a little bit of work done to it, and then we will hopefully be taking it. I'm gonna have it taken down to TKM again, have Kevin look at it and get it tuned up again. Hopefully we don't have any problems, you know how that goes, and then go from there on it. So we're actually going to take it to the shop, put it on the lift, give it a once over, tighten all the bolts, tighten everything, get the, what's that thing called? Engine diaper on, some different things like that. But you know, there's probably people who are going to say that I was not smart for telling everybody my weight and everything like that. Everybody's got the info. It's just everybody, it's like an untold thing. It's weird. I don't care if you're, I don't know. I like talking to people. I like conversing. I like learning and different things. And I've never learned by being like, what would you call it? I've never learned by not telling the knowledge that I know. So if I say something and somebody's like, yeah, you're wrong, that's what I like. So I'm always trying to strive for new knowledge, and it's one thing that's, I say, awesome about the two, really one of the two, or two of the most successful YouTube guys in the no prep world right now, is Billy Hoskinson and Turbo John. And I say that on the YouTube side of things. So, let me rephrase that again, because Turbo John wins so much. Billy won today. So they are still always contenders, always. Doesn't matter at a no prep race, period. You can say what you want to about any of them, and they give out information, no problem. So it's all a different, my two dogs here are having a squabble. So you may see a dog fight here. Let's not, Sadie, calm down. So people say whatever they want to, shouldn't. I don't have that I'm not a hustler. I'm not hustling you for anything. I'm gonna tell you what it does, and then I'm gonna beat you while telling you. That's how I want to do it. I don't care. And if you need information from me, as long as we're friends, I'm gonna give you that information, especially if I can help somebody out. I don't care. It is what it is. I know some people will think that everybody's out to get them, and I just know that that's not the case, and I'm not gonna be that way. So, in other words, we're light for what it is. We're pretty light. I'm pretty excited. I'd love to get it like, 2,700, but that's just not going to happen. I'd love to have it 2,700 with 50/50 or 50/54 back here or something crazy, but it's going to be real tough because there's a lot of steel in this car. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If I got some, I'm not the harbinger of information when it comes to this stuff, but I enjoy doing it, and I can't wait to get this thing out and test. I was helping a guy, or trying to give a guy some pointers or things that have worked for me anyways today, and it just got the blood pumping, the juices flowing of the street and the no prep stuff, and I'm pumped about it. So we've got a couple races coming up in March, hopefully. But that's probably going to be with the white car for now. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've had a great, beautiful day, and I've enjoyed finding out that this thing isn't going to take a whole lot of weight to get this thing at some pretty decent bias. So then we got to start messing with some bars. Well, I have adjustment on the back of the rear end, and that is it. So I do not have any control arm boxes or anything like that. So I'm sure those would probably help me, but I'm not doing that just yet. Maybe next winter. We'll see. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Click that subscribe button if you want to see more about the four-door oh my gosh, I almost called it a Fairmont. The four-door Zephyr. Pretty much is a Fairmont, but it's just a wee bit cooler because it's Mercury. So, all right. Peace.